If you're nearing retirement or already retired, understanding 401k withdrawal penalties is crucial to preserving your wealth. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how these penalties work and, more importantly, how you can avoid them. This is especially important for American retirees like yourself, who've worked hard to build a nest egg. You don't want to lose any of that money due to avoidable mistakes. Stick with me until the end, because I'll also share a strategy that can help safeguard your retirement savings from penalties and even inflation. But before we dive in, if you're serious about protecting your wealth in the next 2 weeks, I recommend you check out the first link in the description. You'll get a free guide that's already helping thousands of Americans protect their savings by opening gold IRAs. Trust me, if you want to make sure your wealth is protected from economic uncertainty and the erosion of the dollar, you'll want to take a look at this guide. Let's talk about 401k withdrawal penalties. The first thing you need to understand is that if you withdraw money from your 401k before you're 59 and a half, you'll face a 10% penalty on top of the regular taxes. This can really eat into your savings, especially when you're just trying to access the funds you've worked for. But it's not just the early withdrawal that's the problem. There are also penalties for taking money out of your 401k without meeting certain conditions, like if you're still employed with the company that manages your 401k. So, how do you avoid these penalties? First off, if you're under 59 and a half, consider rolling your 401k into an IRA. This can provide more flexibility, and there are certain cases where you can avoid penalties. For example, if you're leaving your job and you're 55 or older, you might be able to take penalty-free withdrawals from your 401k. This is often referred to as the rule of 55, and it's an option many people don't know about. But here's the kicker. Even if you follow the rules for avoiding early withdrawals, you could still face fees. For example, traditional 401k withdrawals are taxed as regular income. So if you're pulling out large sums, you might end up with a hefty tax bill. That's why it's important to carefully plan your withdrawals to minimize the tax burden. Some people end up withdrawing too much too quickly and face higher taxes in their later years. If you really want to avoid penalties, especially the 10% early withdrawal penalty, you should be considering options like a gold IRA. Unlike traditional 401ks, gold IRAs offer a level of protection from inflation and economic instability. More Americans are turning to gold IRAs because they provide a hedge against stock market volatility and are much more tax efficient, which means fewer penalties in the long run. Plus, if you're over 59 and a half, you can take penalty-free withdrawals from your gold IRA. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how do I get started with a gold IRA? It's actually simpler than you might think. You can roll over funds from your 401k directly into a gold IRA without incurring taxes or penalties if done properly. This allows you to protect your retirement savings while still maintaining the flexibility to access them when you need to. And for American retirees with $100,000 or more in your IRA or 401k, or even $5 million in savings, this strategy is a game changer. If you're still unsure, I encourage you to check out the first link in the description. It'll guide you through everything you need to know about gold IRAs, why they're becoming increasingly popular, and how they could be the perfect fit for your retirement strategy. In conclusion, avoiding 401k withdrawal penalties is all about understanding the rules and planning ahead. It's not just about timing your withdrawals, but also about ensuring you're taking the right steps to protect your money in the long run. And when it comes to securing your retirement, a gold IRA could be one of the smartest moves you make. Don't wait until it's too late. If you're serious about safeguarding your wealth, check out that free guide today. If you have more than 100k in your IRA or 401k, or even $5 in savings, don't miss out. Click the link below to learn why thousands of retirees are choosing gold IRAs for their financial security.